What's up, peoples? What's up? This is your boy Big Solo. Yeah, getting old. Anyway, listen, man. I know it's been a minute since I have done a video, and I wanna do this video because I looked at a video. Actually, I had this video for a minute. Somebody told me about this video about a bro. Um, he put up a video, and the brother speaking, saying he's expressing himself the way any man's supposed to, saying? And and I was feeling that video. I was feeling it. But keeping it real, also, my brother, as as keeping it real, as I'm using my 14, you know, you know what that is. Um, you was a little wildin' though, and I got to give it to you. I got to give it to you. You said what you had to say, but you know, we got to think about it like this, man. That war was hard. Man. Let's keep it real, man. A lot of brothers that was real to this bled for that nation, bled for this nation, and sometimes I got my stories, but sometimes I don't want to think about that, man, because it was a lot of drama, kid. It was a lot of fucking drama. And like I said, there was shooters in the both sides, man. I was a shooter. They had other shooters. And, a lot of names, Magoo and all that stuff, yeah, he did dirt. He was a dirty motherfucker. But, shit happens. Shit happens, man. People betray. Because I'm pretty sure when Magoo took over, when Magoo was a king, he was a king. And when he was let go and he became a blood. That happens. It happens, bro. It happens. You hear about Bloods becoming Crips, Crips becoming Bloods, shit like that. Like, we took a couple of Nietas ourselves. There was some Nietas that became kings. There was the real Nietas, the ones that used to do their thing. You feeling me? And yes, there was a lot of brothers that, I call it sneaking in, that wasn't about nothing. And they snuck into the nation because, straight up, security, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to be protected. And a lot of brothers got positions because of what they was getting also, and you hit a lot of spots, man. You hit a lot of spots, bro, that I was listening to, and I said, I gotta do a video about this. But what I'm trying to tell you is this, my brother, that you started with the video. I gotta give it, to my brother Solo. I don't even know why he does these videos. I do these videos, my brother, because first of all, when I do a video, I try not to even mention the bros. Being honest to you, I try not to mention the bros because it's not about the bros. It's not about Latin Kings. It's not about Bloods. It's not about Cribs. When I do a video, it's to teach the people out there, the young people, the people that I wouldn't want to see them in the predicament that I was in many times. And being in the island, yeah, man, you gotta fucking eat, because if you let niggas push you, son, you dead. You dead, bro. You sloppy Joe. If motherfuckers get to you, you sloppy Joe. The first video that I put out on YouTube, I told them what happened to me in '85. My sneakers was tucked. They have 12 dudes on top of me, son. And I used to box, kid. You see, when I do these videos, I try to tell dudes out there, be locked up is not a joke, man. If you don't know someone, and if you're not about it, being in jail sucks. Being honest to you, being in jail sucks, man. And first of all, I was 16 years old when I first got locked up in C-74. My mom was alive back in that time. And I remember many nights, man, in that fucking cold ass cell. Damn, I wish I was home right now. Damn, I wish I was home right there. My mom's right next to me, my brothers, my sisters. Damn, I wish I was home. Many nights, my brother, many nights. Looking out the fucking window, seeing nothing but fucking geese and cats. Dudes that been bitten like me back in '85, they used to have crazy cats out there in the island. And geese, and I know they still got the geese out there. So there's no question about that. I used to hate the noise of that every morning. Fucking geese. You know, I swear to God, I used to hate the noise of that shit. Anyway, you know, and it made me, and I gotta keep it real with y'all. I gotta keep it real with y'all. When I got locked up, and when I came home, it made me a man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I grew up. I grew up in the island. My first time in the island, 1985, I grew up. I didn't have no boys. And let me tell you something right now. At the age of 16 years old, man, I was doing some terrible shit, man. I was robbing people, man. I was doing some bad shit, man. I'm gonna keep it official with y'all. You know? I got locked up in '85 for robbing a couple. With a fucking 30-30 scope. How crazy, how stupid can you be? Walking around with a fucking 30-30 scope. January 2nd, 1985, I will never forget that day, man. I will never forget that day to the day I die, man. To do that shit, to get locked up, to go to the island, and not have no family members and seeing yourself cracking your ass. I mean, men looking at you naked. The first time they told me squat, I looked at the nigga like, what? Squat? I never even knew what the fuck was squat, man. Some other dude had to tell me, yo, Bobby, he wants you to bend down. Yo, when that shit happened, I felt like I got fucking violated. I was violated that day, man, when that shit, man. That's a violation, man. Squat, pick your balls up, shake them, put your fingers in your mouth. That's not a life, man. And no question, I went in there and day one, I knew you had to be somebody. I knew you had to be somebody tough. I knew I would have to fight. I knew it. And I was lucky. Man. I was one of the lucky ones because I was good with my hands, man. And back in that time, niggas over there, man, niggas didn't give a fuck. There was none of that shit looking out for you because you was Puerto Rican, man. You got to remember Puerto Ricans back in '85, man, was being... not every Puerto Rican now, I'm not going to, saying, but out of 100% of Puerto Ricans, about 65% was bootylicious. I'm serious, it was bootylicious. And they had no respect, bro. And then you had the other 15% that was rocking 5%ers. And then you had the rest that already knew about jail. You feeling me? So yes, especially C-74 when you young, you know. Um, and as years kept on going, I used to see myself coming into the jail, back into the jail and shit, and it got easier. It got easier for me because I already knew what the fuck to do. I already knew to go into a house when they first put you in the house. You already know from right there, bro, who's who, what's what, who's the soldier, who's the one that's running that house, who's, you know what I'm saying? You know, in an hour, you already know everybody, who's somebody, who's not. You feeling me? Now, the best way to know who's who in a house is when they serve chow. When you see a nigga getting a plate that he don't gotta line up, and you see a nigga just going into the day room, nobody's telling you, get out the day room, blah, 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 hoo he, hoo ha, you already know this nigga's living. You feeling me? So that's one of the biggest ones, you know, who's who in the house. When it's time for chow, that nasty ass fucking food. That food, man, that I have seen people get cut. I has fought for that food, but back in the time, it was better food, bro. I mean, keeping it real. I remember when they just served fried chicken and all that shit, bro. I remember one time they was serving pork chop in that motherfucker. Okay? They was taking the bones and making guns out of that shit. That's crazy. Making a gun out of a pork chop bone. Yes, and it was working too. But this is things that I remember, I will never forget, and it made me a man that I know what's what, and I seen many shit. So when I do these videos, man, I want the next man to say, yo, I remember that I saw this video and I saw this kid, this man talking about this is what you gotta look for. If you find yourself in jail, I want people to learn. This is why I do these videos, my brother. And you know, I didn't have to tell you why, you know what I'm saying? But you mentioned my name, so that's the reason why. Because you said, I don't know why I'm doing these videos. First of all, I do videos that teaches people, and I also do videos, things that I have done, and things that was done to me, and things that was done to people that I know. And you know, I just want to say the video that you did, I enjoyed it. I was looking at it, I was checking it out. Okay, you know. But then again, you know, you said a lot of things that was true. A lot of things was true, and you said a lot of things about the bad boys. And to tell you the truth, in C-73, I was a bad boy. I was a bad boy for 1 year. I was a bad boy for 1 year until they came up with that flag. When everything came out with the peace treaty with the Bloods, I said, okay, it's time to go back to Bloodline. And Bloodline was not even Bloodline. We didn't even say Bloodline. It was always about blood. It was always about blood. You understand what I'm saying? For me, it was always about blood, B. You know, even when the bros came to Chicago, I mean, from the brothers from Chicago came to New York, I was upstate back in that time. I think it was, what year was that? I think it was 96, 97. I think, no, it had to be 98. I think it was in 98 when some bros from Chicago went to New York. And they was letting people know. They told us about blood and stuff like that. That's when they said that blood was a pee-wee. I think something like that. You know, if that he was a king in Chicago and he didn't have no authority to open up the Latin Kings in New York and stuff like that. But you know, I felt, hey, he was a king in Chicago. Why he can't be a king in New York? You know, I mean, that don't make no sense to me. And they also told us that these are the true laws. You know, the lessons that we have in New York and in Chicago is different, way different. I mean, Blood really didn't know about the lessons like that. You understand what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. And that's why he told Mousy to write up some guidelines and everything you join, there's guidelines, you know. Look, man, my age is your age, my brother. I'm 51. I'm gonna be 52 next month. I'll be 52 next month. So, um, what I'm trying to say is, man, that it's crazy. It's crazy. Believe me, it's crazy. But we gotta forget about those things, man. Those are things, man, that if somebody wants to say something in these videos about what they did to a bro and how they was living in the island, let them live that. Let them live that fantasy, bro. Let them think about that shit. If a dude had 10 beads, now I'm trying to think, was that true? Was that true? If I quite remember that. But I did see the video. I did saw the video about that dude saying that he had some Land King bees, he had Nieta bees. I did saw that video. That was on Flip the Script, whatever the fuck. I was just listening to the video, man. you know, and what you said about 94, and also in 94, if I'm not mistaken, you couldn't rock no more beads. They was taking the beads away. They made sure that they didn't have no yellows or black beads. They were taking the beads away. You know, and also brothers stopped wearing beads. Brothers stopped wearing beads back in those days because of the war. You feeling me? Because of the war. And it was a crazy war. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Anyway, man, this is me, K Solo. You guys already know. What the fuck out of my phone? Okay. I just want to say, man, mad love. And to the bro that did that video, mad love to you. Look, man, I'm on Facebook, man. If you want to friend me, man, there's no question. You can do that, my brother. No question, man. Like I said, man, anybody out there, man, that got a little brother or got a brother or a husband or whatever, and he got locked up and been in jail before he doing his first bid. I'm on Facebook, man. You could befriend me, and I will let you guys know, what to expect, man. I will let you know if your husband or your son is going through it. Because one thing that I used to do when I was in the island and I was doing, some fucked up shit was that if some kid was going to the visiting room and he had money, I mean, not him, his family used to send him money and stuff like that. I used to tell the kid, yo, from now on, listen, you tell your peoples to send you 2 pairs, of every color, whatever you get. Like at that time was BBD nylons. So I had to tell them, yo, listen, tell them to send you a size large and you medium, And if you see that your husband or your son is ordering shit like that, yo, mom, pay me a size medium and a size large, it's for my friend, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that. I mean, your son is getting started. Your husband's getting started. I'm sorry, I'm laughing about that, but it's the truth, though. I mean, things happen, but I don't think it happens like that no more. You know what I'm saying? The last time I was there was in my violation. That was 2006. So that's a minute now. You feeling me? So I'm pretty sure a lot of shit changed. The way Rikers Island smells, no, it will never change. You got that. Oh my God, Rikers Island got that smell. It's a unique smell, man. It's a unique smell in Rikers Island, and it's the thing that they clean with. It's that bullshit contractor washing, mopping, steak soap, green little bag that they have with soap that dissolves in the water. It just got a smell to it. And when you go to the cells, how empty they are, 'cause when you go to the cell, it's mad empty. It's sad, man, and you be lucky if you have a cell that everything works. And you lucky if you have a cone. I remember they used to never had cones. That's one thing. If your head goes, you better have a cone, kid, because that's gonna be one of your best friends, a fucking cone. Well, not for me no more because, I'm getting a little bald here. But that'll be your best friend, a cone. Anyway, yo, let me let you go, man. This is to everybody. This case solo man saying what's up. Early in the morning, yes it is. And I'm back. Trying to make these videos a little shorter, a little funny sometimes, And to you, my brother, no question, you know who you are. All right, just chill, man. Let that dude say whatever he wants to say, man. Like I said, you and I are OGs, man. So we good, you heard? Holla.